Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rima the Beast, and this is part 2 in the Kingdom Hearts series boss fight. So today we're going to be fighting the boss Guard Armor. He is basically the first boss you will encounter in Travis Town. So I am going to allow you guys to watch the cutscene as well. This is where Sora meets Donald and Goofy. If you guys have never played the game or haven't seen too much gameplay of the game, so I'm gonna allow you guys to watch the cutscene as well. And once we're done fighting this boss, I'm going to give a couple of pointers as to what I think is the best strategy as far as fighting the boss. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and definitely give a video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. So before I go into the fight, what I'm going to do is show you guys what I'm working with as far as setup is concerned, because I have done a little bit of gameplay prior to this. So remember, we're playing on normal mode now. Sora does have a couple of potions and elixir, and as far as equipment is concerned, he does have 2 extra equipment. So he has the Protect Chain, which slightly raises the defense, and the Ability Stud, which I went out of my way to grab so that I can add these 2 abilities, which would be Sliding Dash and Scan, which will be equipped now. So Sliding Dash is a Russian strike a distant enemy. So basically, if you see Sora kind of like stand up on the Keyblade and then kick his enemies, that's the Sliding Dash. And Scan basically allows you to be able to tell the HP power of an enemy, which is super necessary. You have to have Scan in the game, in my opinion. I don't like to play without Scan, so I'm happy to have these 2 abilities. Now with that being said, we are going to go ahead and start the fight.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get them, Goofy!
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna switch scenes. Sorry about this, guys. It's gonna look funky. So in the beginning of this fight, you actually had to fight some Heartless with Donald and Goofy. Then you get the big guy. We'll actually be fighting him twice for this time. Not this time, though. Whoop. This is why HP scan is so vital, so that you know if you need that HP from his weapon or from his hands or legs, you know how soon you can get to it. And then doing lock on, you can switch. That way you know what has how much HP. But we don't need to do that. We can just tear this guy up real quick. Nice. Demolished them. And I learned a new ability. So you get brave. No, you got an item, but you do learn a new ability after this, though. Unfortunately, I can't switch the scenes back for this, but
They too
I am
have
going to
been
get my
seeking the
mic.
wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh,
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Whoa.
This boat runs on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
He has like a can on his hand. I don't know what's up with that. So I quite literally almost forgot this part, so I had to record it separately. But yeah. So as far as strategy to that, whether you're playing on normal, beginner, or proud mode, that boss isn't particularly hard. It's actually fairly easy. But what I do suggest is that when you're going into the boss, unless you or Goofy or Donald need some type of help, I don't actually suggest hitting off any of the ligaments, which would be the hands or the feet. And the reason that is because defeating either of those does not bring down any health to the actual body. You have to defeat the actual body in order to defeat the boss. So I would say if you're playing on proud, which I am playing on proud during my streams, if you would like to come watch me play it during live stream, I am actually playing it on proud mode during live stream. But if you're playing the game on proud, my suggestion is to just hit the body. Unless Donald is dead or Goofy is dead and you're in dire need of health, hit the body. If you're playing on proud mode, my suggestion is, if you're not doing some type of speed run where you're going to level 1 the entire thing, in the beginning of the game, when you're fighting Riku on the island prior to you going to the cove, you can actually pretty much beat Riku to farm potions. So that's what I did. I beat Riku about 8 times, and each time you beat Riku in the battle portion, you get a potion. Now if you beat Riku during the race, you get a pretty stone. I also suggest farming the pretty stones as well. The reason being is because you farm the pretty stones and you can sell them in either the item shop or the accessory shop, and you can get 100 money just for the pretty stones, and they're not actually anything synthesis wise. So if you get that much money, once you're done with this boss fight, you can go and buy Donald and Goofy some items. I farmed the pretty stones so that I could buy the ability stud. That way, once I actually got the ability scan, I would be able to use that ability in the game, because I did not have enough AP through leveling to use the ability scan. So I went and bought the ability stone. That's why I farmed the pretty stones. So that's that as far as my strategy on this boss and my strategy for getting to this point in the game. Okay guys, there is a couple of items that you do get for fighting that boss, because it is the first boss. So I'm going to show you guys what these items are really quickly. You get 500 money. You get an elixir. And then Donald and Goofy also give you a couple of items. So now you can travel worlds. This is a couple of information on that, but we're going to skip that. And then you get the magic spell fire as well. I'm going to skip that. And you get the ability dodge roll. So that's about it. You also get the ability, well, not necessarily an ability, but you get to use Trinity, which is a pretty cool item, and you'll see random Trinity marks all over the world, but we're going to get into that probably on stream, not necessarily in the video. But again, man, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please don't forget to hit that like button, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. I appreciate you all for watching. I think the next boss fight that we're going to do is going to be a Trickmaster. Trickmaster is the boss from the world, it's basically the world of Alice in Wonderland, so we're going to do that next. And again, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Stop hitting me.